You just hear this.
It's the Jim Kerr Rock and Roll Morning Show on Q1043.
Donald Trump is with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
Got your special song. Listen up.
Has he chosen right? Donald Trump's final night. We'll all miss his calls. We'll have to wait until the fall. Now the time is here for Donald Trump to appear. Always calls the show. He's on the phone, so here we go.
Trace Adkins versus Piers Morgan. Trace is a nice guy. Piers is a real jerk.
You think? Huh?
Therefore, I assume Piers will be the winner tonight, but I have no inside information.
Well, you would say that Piers is a very, very smart guy who played the game well.
They're both smart guys who played the game well. But just here, this is Piers' quote from the newspaper this morning, the Daily News. Trace has played a very clever game, pushing himself as the great all-American cowboy, the only one who's honest and got integrity. And I'm the big, bad, ugly, obnoxious, evil Brit. And that's fine. But I don't think Donald Trump is that naive, and the decision is entirely his. That is Piers not only being who he is, but kissing up to you in print.
Well, that's very nice. I think that's very smart. If he keeps doing that, he's going to guarantee to win.
But it's a big 2-hour live finale tonight. Where is it taking place
That's
at?
right, at the studios in Rockefeller Center for Saturday Night Live.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be great. It's like 400 seats, which is different because we've had them in these huge places, and you'll have 12,000 people. And this was where we had our original, the season 1, and it was so great because it's more intimate.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is nobody can get tickets. It's like impossible. And I've got a lot of problems. I have a lot of big people that want to get tickets, and I can't get them tickets. But,
Well, don't worry, I won't ask.
don't worry. If you want to come, we'll work it out. For you, your power is
No, but this is, I mean, this really turned out to be a unique and unexpected final pairing. You know, at the beginning, many of your viewers didn't even know who Trace Adkins was.
Right.
Piers was this, well, unless you saw America's Got Talent, you didn't know who he was.
Well, I never heard of Trace Adkins. They said he was an important country singer. His record, or whatever you call it, just went to number 1. Did you see that on the country chart?
With a great voice. He's got, I can't even do his voice. It's just so deep.
Well, the other thing, he's singing tonight, you know, as part of the show.
Oh, good.
He's actually singing his number 1 hit song, which just went literally yesterday. Should he give me, let me ask you a question, should he give me like 25% of that number 1 hit?
Nobody should give you a plaque. He should give you a gold or platinum album plaque to hang up in your office.
But he's become a big monster now, and that's good, because he's a nice guy.
And Piers says if Omarosa even dares to show up for the finale tonight, she's in trouble.
Well, she is showing up, and I guarantee she'll have something to say. But she will be there, and she will probably be raging and angry. They really hate each other.
He says he would like a new reality show in which a Z-list celebrity like Omarosa gets executed at the end.
Oh, ouch.
And, quote, I'd like to play the executioner.
That's amazing. No, their level of hatred was unbelievable. But he actually didn't get along with a lot of people. You know, he was really going after Stephen Baldwin. And how did you like Stephen Baldwin?
I thought he was pretty good. You know, this show, Celebrity Apprentice, it really worked for you.
It worked.
There were people at the beginning who were, you know, very skeptical.
Right, it really worked. And if you look at our celebrities, and if you look at the celebrities on Dancing with the Stars, I mean, we have Lennox Lewis and Tito Ortiz, and we have great people. If you look at our celebrities and the Dancing with the Stars, we have better celebrities. Carol Alt.
Thank you for leaving her, you know, at least
till the
Final Four.
Well, she was great. And you know what? She's a very, very smart woman. She really did a good job. She is very, very quick and smart. And
I would ask you to say hello to her for me, except I'm afraid she wouldn't remember who I was, and then I'd be humiliated.
Well, I'll have her go over and see you and do your show live.
Oh, he would love that.
Would you like to do that?
Sure.
You know, she actually looks better in person than she does on the show itself. She's really beautiful. And I've known Carol for a long time. I mean, I used to watch her at the ice hockey games, watching her husband play hockey.
Mm-hmm.
And he was, Ron Greshner, he was the big enforcer.
Mm-hmm.
So you could never make a move on Carol because you don't want to make a move when the husband's the enforcer for the Rangers. It doesn't make sense.
You mean the thought of making a move actually crossed your mind?
No, honestly,
you had to think
never
about
even
the adverse consequences of making a move?
Those would be consequences, but never even thought it crossed my mind. But she was really beautiful, and she's still beautiful. She's really held her beauty.
Okay, well, we only have 2 minutes left because you have to leave to go do the Today Show.
That's correct.
So very quickly.
Which is more important, this show or the Today Show?
This show, but that's
For me,
why
yes.
that's why you were on our show first.
Hey, for me, yes, that's right. You have me first.
Okay, now you have a new reality show on MTV,
Yes.
and that's called what?
It may be called like Lady or a Tramp or something. We take these women, young girls in a way, like 25-year-old, 21-year-old girls.
And you send them to a boarding school.
And they come, like, for instance, there's one who pumps gas, who's totally beautiful, has no idea she's beautiful. She pumps gas. That's what she does. And she's beautiful. And we send them to a school, and we see how they all come out. And they're really characters, and MTV's picked it up, and it's going to be a good show.
Okay, and now, can you believe this? Donald Trump has become a TV mogul.
I know, it just happened.
Now, with Omarosa, being so successful for you, did that at all influence your decision to hire the most hated woman in the world, Heather Mills, to be a judge at the Miss USA pageant?
Well, she is a judge at the Miss USA, and I speak well of her.
Why?
Because she's a judge at the Miss USA. That's all people are talking about is Heather Mills. They're not talking about the beautiful girls on the show. They're talking about Heather Mills. Every Miss USA story is about Heather Mills. She's terrific. She's going to be...
Well, did you make that decision?
Yes, it was my idea. It was my idea. And I could tell you one that's far worse, but I don't want to give a major headline yet. But I'll tell you somebody that we are going to be having.
Well, someday I'd appreciate it if you'd break some news on my show, so
like
I don't have to pick up the newspaper and read about...
I'll tell you sometime when we speak off the record.
Oh, but that doesn't count. He doesn't get the scoop.
But you've told me that before, and then I never reveal any of this stuff.
Because you're one of the few honest reporters around.
Then I read in the newspaper, it comes out, and somebody else gets all the publicity.
Well, we have somebody going on Celebrity Apprentice that's going to be amazing when it's announced. Amazing.
Let me guess. Britney Spears.
No.
But she would be great.
So this would be. You know what? She would be great.
Well, she had huge TV ratings
she
the
did
other night.
good.
This one, she did very well the other night. She did a good job too, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what all the critics said.
I got to see a clip of it, and she really did a good job.
Okay, at 7:15, you have to go to the Today Show. Good luck with the big finale tonight, and we'll talk to you whenever.
Thank you very much.
Okay, it's a 7:15 here at Q1043.
He never gives us a scoop. I can't believe it.
No, he never does. And you know how crazy I get when I read stuff in the newspaper.
That he's told you off the air.
Yes, that I already know.
He calls you and he talks to you, and then you won't tell anyone.
Right, and then I read...
And he's doing it again.
Well,
I can't believe it.
It happens.
It's not right.
It's 7:15 at Q1043.
It's not right.
By the way, Eddie the intern wants to be a judge for the Miss USA pageant. Yeah, sure.
Yes, I do.
Well, if you get there, would you spank